關係每日都要花心思維繫㗎。今朝仲對我咁好，轉個頭就唔理我。我係你個心嚟㗎，對個心好係要日日 keep 住食得健康。龜格燕麥有唔同花款，燕麥有助降低膽固醇，令你個心由朝到晚都咁冧。龜格多花款，你嘅每天健康專家。
Welcome back. Authorities in Pakistan are searching for a gunman who opened fire on a passenger plane as it was landing in the northern city of Peshawar. One woman was killed and 3 crew members were injured in the shooting. One bullet narrowly missed the plane's captain. There was no immediate claim of responsibility, but authorities suspect it was the work of Taliban rebels. The government is currently fighting in Pakistan's northwest. On June 15th, the government announced a military operation aimed at flushing the rebels out of their mountain strongholds.
State-run think tank held a seminar in Beijing today on the recent white paper on one country, two systems in the SAR. And here in Hong Kong, groups are trying to make sure their concerns over the contents of the policy document are heard. Diane To reports.
The aim of the forum, according to the Chinese Association of Hong Kong and Macau Studies, is to clarify all the stances made in the white paper. Chi Pengfei, director of Renmin University's Center for Hong Kong, Macau and Taiwan Studies, called the document the most important milestone in the history of Hong Kong after the Sino-British Joint Declaration and the Basic Law. He said one country, two systems was a new concept, so the white paper serves to conclude the new experiences and understandings that came out of its implementation in a comprehensive manner. Peking University law professor Chen Duanhong explained that it's ridiculous for the central government to have the SAR managed by someone it doesn't trust. You wouldn't hand your own property over to be managed by someone you don't trust, he said. But here in Hong Kong, the legal sector is planning a silent rally on Friday, upset about the white paper's description of political prerequisites for the SAR's judiciary. Out to urge his fellow lawmakers take part, legal sector lawmaker Dennis Kwok said it's very important for those in the profession to clearly express their demand for judicial independence. And a concern group is calling on parents to beware of what their kids are being taught at school. This after reports that some schools will incorporate the white paper into the national education curriculum.
We are very concerned if the contents of the white paper creep into our classrooms. There is no consensus among the people of Hong Kong that these, what seems like new conditions and the reinterpretation of what one country, two systems and the Basic Law mean can somehow appear and be taken as the received wisdom.
The group is hosting an online petition that will last until the 4th of July, and the collected signatures will be published in local newspapers on the 7th of July. It said this is an important time in the history of Hong Kong to make local views loud and clear. Diane To, TVB News.
A 15-year-old member of the group of Hong Kongers Come First has been given a 12-month care and protection order for trespassing the People's Liberation Army barracks in Admiralty last year. The defense said he had simply used the wrong method to express his concern for social issues. The magistrate said trespassing on military barracks is a serious crime, but noted that the boy's positive probation report. The boy was slapped with the 12-month order and an overnight curfew. One of the 3 other defendants in the case was earlier given a 2-week jail term, suspended for 12 months, while the other 2 defendants were fined $2,000 each. Having a cast for treatment of bone fractures can be an annoying experience for the patient. But the Productivity Council and local medical equipment manufacturers have now come up with a brace for fracture patients that's said to be more comfortable than casts. And as Liz Yoon reports, it will also speed up the recovery process.
People who suffer simple arm fractures may be spared the discomfort of a cast in the near future. This newly developed brace has inner cushions that can be inflated to suit different individuals. The whole process can be done in 5 minutes, compared with up to half an hour required for the traditional plaster cast. The brace also allows patients to keep their joints movable. An advisor for the project is hopeful that it will benefit a wide range of patients.
For example, for the elderly fall, most are the like a simple fracture. Also, mostly are the close fracture. So if we are aiming to the elderly, and I think this is a very suitable device.
Professor Liu tried out the brace on 30 patients. He said they reported no signs of discomfort and were able to remove their braces for daily showers after 2 weeks. By removing the brace from time to time, the patient will reduce the possibility of swelling, which Liu says will help the fracture heal more quickly. The brace costs $300 to $500 per set, but its developers are considering ways to lower the price, such as making part of the brace reusable. They plan to introduce the device to local public hospitals and the international market by next year. They will also start working on braces for other parts of the body soon. In less than 5 minutes, the braces can be installed. The developers expect to apply this technology in emergency situations to improve on-the-spot treatment. Liz Yun, TVB News.
All right, Chris, on over to you for World Cup action.
Yeah, it's a little hot to get us going to controversy at the World Cup. We begin with the Group D match between Italy and Uruguay. Diego Godin scored in the 81st minute to send Uruguay to the last 16 while knocking out Italy. Uruguay will play Colombia in the next round. The Italians failed to make it out of the group stage for the second straight World Cup, but all the talk after the match was an ugly incident involving Uruguay's star striker Luis Suarez, who allegedly bit another player on the shoulder. Jameson Wong has more.
The bite seen round the world happened near the end of the match between Italy and Uruguay, and shortly before Diego Godin's game winner sending the South Americans into the next round. Giorgio Chiellini, the bitten, ran after the referee, pulling his shirt down to show the marks on his shoulder. However, the official took no action at the time. Later, Suarez, without admitting anything, said things happen on the pitch and not to make a big deal about them. But this is not the first unsavory episode for the Uruguayan. The 27-year-old Liverpool striker was banned for 10 games for biting Chelsea's Branislav Ivanovic last year and received a 7-game suspension for gnawing on a PSV player while with Ajax in 2010. FIFA, the sports world governing body, has opened a disciplinary investigation. The maximum ban Suarez could face is 24 matches or 2 years. Critics and comics are already chomping at the bit with calls for a lifetime ban and lines like Suarez bites again, Jaws 3, and 3 bites, you're out. Jameson Wong, TVB News.
Now in Fortaleza, Greece were awarded an injury time penalty as they beat Ivory Coast 2-1. It's the first time the Greeks have qualified for the last 16. They'll face Costa Rica and Recife on Sunday. The Elephants finished third in their group behind Greece and Colombia. England wrapped up its World Cup campaign with a 0-0 draw with Costa Rica. The Three Lions finished bottom of the group with just 1 point. England fell to Italy 2-1 in its opening match and then lost to Uruguay by the same score. Manager Roy Hodgson has already stated he plans to stay on the job. Meanwhile, Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard are expected to announce soon whether they will continue with their international careers. In the day's other match, Colombia beat Japan 4-1. Tennis now, and Rafael Nadal advanced to the second round of Wimbledon with a 4-set win over Martin Klizan of Slovakia. The set scores were 4-6, 6-3, 6-3, and 6-3. Last year, the world #1 was knocked out in the first round at the All-England Club. Nadal next faces Lucas Rosal, who beat the Spaniard in the second round back in 2012.
And that is an exciting wrap of our news.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
my Autobot brothers is we were never going to win the war. A deal had to be made with Megatron.
From here, the fight will be your own. Fanco 18 Mask Expert presents Transformers Dark of the Moon.
想屋企變得時尚型格，全新多樂士樽彩系列引領家居時尚色彩。
Linkin Park returns with a brand new album, The Hunting Party, featuring Guilty All the Same, and the new single, Until It's Gone. Linkin Park new album, available on CD and iTunes.
Beauty, found in the smallest details. The expectation of extraordinary. Vision for what is yet to come. These are the hallmarks of superior instinct. And wherever it leads, perfection follows. The new Audi A8L. A statement ahead of its time.
Sun Life Financial presents The Weather Report is brought to you by Sun Life Financial.
Hello everyone, it was mainly cloudy today with showers and a few thunderstorms. At 5 p.m. an active southerly airstream was bringing showers to the coast of Guangdong. Up until 5 p.m. today's temperatures range from 26.1 to 29.9 degrees and the current temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. 18.1 millimeters of rain has been recorded since midnight. So Freddie, how's the weather tomorrow? Mainly cloudy with a few showers, sunny intervals during the day. Temperatures will range from 27 to 31 degrees. There will be a few more showers in the following few days. Tomorrow's air quality health index will range from low to moderate. And the maximum UV index forecast for tomorrow will be about 8. Now, here's the latest global weather update. Rain in Shanghai, showers in Taipei. Cloudy in Guangzhou and Chengdu. Cloudy in Beijing, Seoul, and Tokyo. Thunderstorms in Bangkok and Manila. Sunny intervals in Kuala Lumpur, thunderstorms in Singapore. Thunderstorms in New Delhi, showers in Karachi. Sunny in Cairo, sunny intervals in Nairobi. Sunny in Brisbane and Sydney, showers in Melbourne and Auckland. Cloudy in Toronto, sunny in New York. Cloudy in Vancouver and San Francisco. Showers in Manaus, sunny intervals in Brasilia and Sao Paulo, sunny in Rio de Janeiro. Sunny intervals in London and Amsterdam, cloudy in Paris and Frankfurt. And that's the weather. Have a great evening.
It was brought to you by Sun Life Financial. Life's brighter under the sun.
What if I were to deliver to you